Welcome to the driver's seat and the launch of the 2019 second generation QX50. I say that because this vehicle started off as an EX35 over 10 years ago. It's the oldest vehicle in a segment that is exploding just in the past 4 years. It has grown by 70% to 600,000 units with some great marquee names as the BMW X3 and Volvo XC60, which just won North American Car of the Year. So a very competitive segment, and Infiniti thinks they have something that really appeals to all the people in this market, something a little sporty, a little luxurious, and something new under the hood, a 2-liter turbocharged engine and the first ever variable compression ratio engine. We'll tell you what that's all about. Infiniti tells us that they have over 300 new engine patents just for this particular engine. And you know, one of the knocks that a lot of you have pointed out about turbocharged engines is that because of the compression ratio, the fixed compression ratio, you don't get the best fuel economy when you're actually stepping on it. Well, with this vehicle, the ratio can vary from 8:1 to 14:1, resulting in a combined 27 miles to the gallon. Horsepower is a respectable 268 and 288 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a reworked CVT transmission, not my favorite, but it works in this car. As far as driving is concerned, the QX50 is very capable. It's a very comfortable car. It has the zero gravity seat, so certainly a plus there. It does not have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto yet. I'm going to give it a minus for that. I do think that's important, especially for a 2019 model. You have some great driving aids if you want them, which are great for safety. Pro Pilot Assist is something that we first saw on a Nissan Leaf, and now we see it into other vehicles. And it's good. It's not fully autonomous, but it's certainly semi-autonomous. We'll give you a quick demonstration of that shortly. But the infotainment screen size is fine, and the car drives very comfortably. The engine is good. It's not terrific, but it's very good. And again, you have to keep in mind the fuel economy. A combined 27 miles per gallon for a vehicle of this size is very impressive. It has great cargo capacity and great second room seating as well. And that's a result of this car having a strong presence in the Chinese market, where a lot of these are chauffeured. And so the person sitting behind the passenger seat needs a long, comfortable seat, and the QX50 certainly delivers. The starting price is around $35,000, but you're looking at close to $60,000 for a fully loaded. So there's a huge swing from the starting price to the ending price, and you really have to go package it out. I can't see making a case for a $58,000 QX50, but for maybe a $45,000 one, now you have to go look and see what incentives, because most of these are going to be leased, and it's going to come down to how much is that down payment and that monthly payment, and now you can start comparing. A lot of great vehicles in this segment. Big fan of the Volvo XC60, which just won some awards, as well as the Audi Q5, to name a few, but you have some great choices, and now Infiniti offers you this car. So one of the big changes from the outgoing model, or one of the many big changes, for example, is that it's no longer rear-wheel drive biased, and as a result, there's a significant weight savings that also helps with the fuel economy savings. And you know, the 6-cylinder's gone. Now you have only a 4-cylinder, and this is globally. The only way you can get this car is with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo. The CVT has been reworked. It's certainly less whiny. It's a little disappointing that this car went from being a performance crossover to now really more of a luxury economy crossover, but it works. I get it, and they have to do it. Forget appealing to the enthusiast. They are now appealing to mass market, and this should quickly become one of their, if not the best-selling crossover. The QX50 is a very important vehicle for the Infiniti brand. In fact, this is not just a national launch, it's a global launch, so there'll be journalists from all over the world next week to test drive the all-new QX50. It's a very impressive vehicle. I think this engine is a good stopgap measure until pure electrification comes, which Infiniti tells us is not that far around the corner. I'm Ron Doran. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on The Driver's Seat.